I thought it was something that was amazing, something that I thought I probably wouldn't be able to see, because usually with the ultrasound, you don't get to see anything, they tell you what it is. So I really thought it was awesome, because I got to see my actual problem and what it looked like.
The whole experience was super easy. I walk in, the doctor comes, takes a picture of my legs, and I can see the imaging in real time.
Well, the very first time I saw it, I was absolutely blown away. It's such a simple technology, and my interest has always been in vein disease. And to see that it shows up the whole extent of the varicose vein network was absolutely amazing.
So my first reaction when I first saw a thermographic image was one of someone being stunned. I had kind of suspected that the person had this vein issue, but I looked at the thermographic image and I could see what I hadn't seen before. It was invisible to me. And all of a sudden, this beautiful red and orange image came across, and I knew that I would never look at veins the same way again.
It completely shows where the veins are, so we don't have to do so much guesswork. We're not hunting and digging like we were with ultrasounds before, or missing things. So it immediately shows me what I'm gonna see before I even put my transducer on a patient. So it eliminates time in the ultrasound lab with the patient. It helps us show the patient what they're seeing, because they don't really understand the ultrasound at all. So it just enhances everything, enhances with the patient contact, how long we're with them, how well they're understanding what we're telling them what's going on, and how much more accurate our ultrasounds are, because we already have that initial mapping just from the thermographic device.
So I saw these terrific images. My mind was exploding. I knew that there could be so many usages, but the problem at the time was these big bulky cameras that sat on tripods. They weren't connected to the internet. They weren't available to take to a patient's bedside or an office setting. That's when I realized we needed something better.
We wanted a device that was easy to handle, took pictures very quickly, allowed them to be uploaded and stored efficiently.
I saw immediately that thermography was a great form of imaging. So it became really clear to me with the advances in technology that we could actually take it, connect it to the internet, so that we could start to pattern recognize everything and use our collective wisdom to understand what we were seeing, and that's where Thermpix was born.
Okay, one of my favorite things is the fact that the device is very small, it's very manageable, it's very user-friendly. It's the best thing that happened to this practice. We have been using ultrasound for a long time, and on the patient side, they can tell you that they can understand what's happening, they can see the veins.
I definitely believe it had a better educational value. Better than the ultrasound. Like I said, it was a lot simpler, it was a lot easier to understand. You could look at it right then and there. It was just a lot better.
So, Pat, with all of this interest, the entire community in a lot of different specialties, so whether they be cancer specialties, dermatologic specialties, and of course circulation-related specialties, everyone saw that there was a difference. There was a difference in one leg versus the other leg that had good circulation or not, an area that had maybe cancer or didn't. However, we really needed to get the devices smaller, more affordable, and ultimately to be able to tell temperature differences that were smaller.
In this way, it becomes an easy device to use. The training for use is minimal, and yet the recorded images show a complete paint system.
So we have multiple bench prototypes that are continually being innovated to find what's most ergonomic, what's most likely to be used in a clinical or in a bedside setting, what is the most precise, what has the best screen, what attaches to the internet easily. So we are really determined to come up with the best device that will work for the most amount of people. So if you've been inspired by thermography as much as I have, join us in this incredible journey and let's make history together.